What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are joined here by Mr. Benji Snidden, who most of you guys would know is actually the six-rotor guy. And a lot of you guys may not know him. So first of all, obviously, Benji, where have you come from and why do you have a car like this? Like, you've come out of kind of nowhere, I guess, for drifters. You know, obviously you're a big speedway guy, but give us a little bit about yourself and where you've come from to get to this point now.
Yeah, bro, so pretty much, yeah, nobody in the drift scene, but started my sort of motorsport career in the younger days, around 12 years old in mini stock class of speedway. Yep. And then from speedway just progressed really, so you do 4 odd years of that, straight into stock cars, super stocks, played in a few other classes, and then yeah, as it's come about, I've always had the interest. I actually, quite a wee while back in the day, built an S15. Oh, wow. That had a little SR in it, and yeah, sort of ended up putting too much power to the motor, not actually concentrating on other areas of the car and axles and gearboxes and everything you name. So, and it's an experience you go through, but I sort of never got back into the drift class, and then wanted to basically have something for fun. So it's not built for competition, but out there to do some sick stuff, shred some tires and meaty run. So yeah, we're in the drift scene now. Yeah,
it's crazy. Like, obviously, your car is next level compared to a lot of ours. You know, like you've gone from essentially not having a car, obviously other than your S15 that I didn't know about, but you've gone from nothing to everything all at once. But obviously being a driver in speedway and all these other disciplines, you've picked it up pretty easily by the looks. Like I seen you at Manfield the other day, like your first kind of go at drifting, and it was like perfect. The car looks actually pretty well set up. I don't know if has anyone else driven it? Yeah.
Nah, not in drifting, nah.
So like, and like I was watching your videos and stuff, and I was like, you know, obviously you're doing really well with it, but I'd love to have someone else drive it to then figure out, see, is it actually how it wants to be or whatever, you know? When you drive other people's cars, you learn a lot more. Like one day I hope you can drive my car and it might open your eyes to something else, or it might drive like shit compared to yours, who knows? But your car is amazing. Why did you build why did you build that car? Why an FD six-rotor?
So just before, were you quietly just sort of asking me for a drive though, or?
Well, hey, I'm not going to say no, but no.
Between the lines?
Oh, I would love to, but I'm way too scared. That thing is worth more than my life, so one day. But yeah.
Why the six-rotor?
I'd like to see like Bad Mike or someone have a drive of it or something and just kind of see what the difference is. But
yeah, for real.
But one day. But yeah, like why a six-rotor? Like that's way left field to what any of us or anyone's been really doing.
I've always had a love for rotaries. Also, I've had an RX2, which is just road car. Yep. Yeah, FD RX-7, like a 2000 model. So I always had a big passion for rotaries, always wanted to build a rotary, but pretty much coming in, all of my idea is to build myself basically a dream, but build myself an asset that can sort of flourish and take what my goals are within motorsport to sort of, you know, venture out and get into what you're doing, a bit of YouTubing and socializing, you know, and getting all onto the content and etc. So we thought, why not already, you know, invest the money into a tool where we own something that's sick and fun. So yeah, chatting on PPRE, and we're sort of coming up with what's the thing to do. Mike was already doing the 5, not many people knew about that, so I was like, oh, but it's the 6 is already done, but then it's all of a sudden just like, build a 6, even to know they're out there, but who's out there shredding, you know, who's out there dealing to it every day sort of thing. So
like I think is there only one other six-rotor in the world?
Yeah, 2. So there's the RX4 way back in 2013, and then there's one in, I think it's Japan, which no social, so no one really knows about it. So it's only really 3 of them. So yeah,
it sounds like a Formula 1 car. Like it's ridiculous. What does it rev to?
Basically 10.8 is the limiter, sort of just shy of that. I haven't even hit the limiter yet as well. It's actually random as. So I don't know, sort of just like driving it not quite super hard though, you know. But so actually frightened to get there, eh? So.
But you don't need to be driving, you know, like there's no point thrashing something if it doesn't need it. Like, you know, like you say, if you're not on you've obviously got a winters in there and stuff, so you can gear it to however you want it. So it's not like you need to just be bashing limiter to make the track work. You just change gears and away you go again.
Yeah, hard out. There's like, the good thing about the 6 is that it's actually got so much more torque than the other rotaries. So like, it is exactly what you're saying. You can rev her at like 6, 7, 8 grand and she may sound like she's revving, but the torque is so insane. You're just sitting there on the power cloud, you know, like you don't even need to take it right out to, so it is sick. It's sort of almost just like a high revving V8 in a way, you know, like V8 boys are gonna say, nah, it's not.
No, it's better than anything. Like, I don't think there is a car that sounds that good. I don't care. Like, I'm a Rotary fan, but I'm a big RB guy, but that just shits on everything. Like, that is amazing how that thing sounds. And like, we were just listening before and just hearing you, even just drive it. When you drive it and you're like revving, you pluck a gear and it's just like, holy shit. It sounds like a Formula 1 car. It's ridiculous. But obviously, like, because you started with a bare shell and then Humphreys has done most of it?
Yeah, it was random as. I was just chatting with my mate Dan, and then just one night he was like, let's get back into drifting, let's just build something, let's do something. Then I was like, yeah bro, hard. And this was at only like 3-4 o'clock.
Conversation turns into
3-4 o'clock, we're on Marketplace, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go get an FD, you know? Like, so we just traveled straight up to Okuni. It's like 1 a.m. We got on this back of this barn. It literally is like full of hay and just crap everywhere. And then we just go in, we get this FD, and then we're just like, nah, don't need that, nah, don't need that. Just throwing all this stuff on the ground, just need this. And then just took the shell home back that night. The wife's like, where are you been? What are you doing? You know? And then we just got this old garbage can sort of thing, and she would, you know, sort of look at it outside. And then just from there, I don't know, as soon as I decided that, like, right, this thing's going to be 6-rotor and we're going to do it, was pretty much like from there I was like, everything else has to be out the gate. It has to be up to the level, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So, and you can't have a motor like that without a diff and without, like, obviously you're running Wisefab in that front and rear. You know, you can't have like one big bit and then we'll make do with this. You have to go full tilt.
Chassis mods, all the framework, like how much we cut out, full floor, just everything just had to be done. So it was like, taking the car to a limit. So it's worked out though, and like to showcase the car and get the opportunity where we're going to go to the LZ Tour in Melbourne is just epic. Like, that's exactly what we built it for. We want to be able to frame it to everyone, and we want a ticket to go to places and to get the invite straight away when I can't even really drift. Is unbelievable. That's exactly what we're doing, So
it looks so good. Like, and like obviously going off that, you're off to Aussie for the LZ World Tour. But what, like, obviously with the car, like, because it's not D1 legal, like the shell, so you're just simply going to be doing exhibition events and just a marketing kind of tool, I guess. Yeah,
and just growth of our own motorsport organisation, where we're going to, you know, like hit those channels hard and be, you know, content and sort of influence the world of, you know, like race cars and bit of automotive stuff. So we'll go to all of the choice day stuff, which is all the epic events you run, you know, RE to the drift stuff. Matasuri, and then all of the other sort of ones around New Zealand, you know, the foreign Rotary type stuff, or bit of Drift South or something, or whatever you can get into. Other than that, like, we got some goals, and I suppose one of them's already been ticked. Like, I didn't have the LZ Tour as a goal, but we got a goal as far as like go to Rob Million's driveway, you know, like something like that, you know, like obviously try and get over, like, say, you know, an even bigger one, go over Goodwood Festival, or like all those type of ones, tick it off where there's no rules and it's just gangster cars, you know. But I mean, we've already got our first one coming up way sooner than I expected, so it's it's a dream.
But it's snowboard faster than I guess. But that's what happens when you build something that like no one has seen or whatever. Like, yes, okay, we've seen and heard the like RX-4 6-rotor a little bit, but like the way you're treating this car, well, you're not even thrashing it or whatever, but you're just using the vehicle and using everything. It's like ridiculous how cool it is to see, because mostly a lot of people will spend on a motor like that and then be like, oh, I'm precious of it and I don't want to use it and I'm this, that and the other. Like, bro, you're just out there ripping.
The change that we're in on this thing, and then literally go to your RE Rotary event, and then, you know, you get a bit of slack from it. It's laughing slack though, I love it, like to just go there and set some O's, but like we couldn't see. We haven't tested or like tuned or done anything to this car, and we're just out there sort of bashing it because the fans wanted to see it.
Absolutely.
You know, smoke and revs and flames, and it's just, it's epic. So no, we're definitely pumped to like get out there, showcase it, and actually learn and that skill of drifting.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like, because you probably haven't been in other classes that I've been in, but like
I haven't.
Going to Speedway, you rock out the pit gate, and not trying to make it sound easy because it's not. The sprint car class challenged me like epically, but you're going out the gate and then pretty much, you know, you're more on like a one-to-one, you're clicking it through, and then you basically just race on and you got a brake, you know, like it's a lot more simpler in a way that you don't have a handbrake.
Yeah, there's not as much going on in the car, it's a lot going on out of the car, I guess, you know.
Yeah. And relying on different things, you know, like obviously like embankment and dirt and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, drifting's, it's sick.
It's a different kind of different level of skill, I guess. And obviously, touched on like you being with Speedway. I know that you have multiple other cars. So you have a drag car, a super saloon, and you still have a sprint car. You're
so just sold the sprint car. We got 2 super saloons, so one brand new one's getting built, and then we got an OG Hypermac, so SP Tool super saloon, and then we got the blown 33 Willys drag car, which has got a 1471 little small block. So like she's awesome fun. The thrill in that is just like the G-forces on takeoff, and then the thrill of doing a burnout on that is honestly, after you've done drifting, like you just want to actually grab every drift driver and chuck them in something like that.
Yeah, I've never done drag. Like drags have never really like interested in me as such. But then, like you say, if you do something in a car like that and it's so intense, like I'm keen. I want to take my car down the strip as well. Like they're going to have a drifters drag day one day, apparently, and then I would be so keen to just see what it does, because they are so powerful and they have so much. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Queen, same thing, whatever. Right? But yeah, like, so you have a lot of people obviously in your corner that have supported you and are supporting you with everything you're doing. Give them a quick shout out. Like, you're obviously with SP Tools, AWS Graphics, who we're with as well. So just ramble a little bit.
Tools New Zealand, they're massive. They're basically our main naming rights sponsor. They're on, as big and proud as we can get. AWS Graphics, Andrew, he slams all of the liveries and posters and designer stickers and just everything to look epic. We've got Chemical guys on board. They're just full-time on board now, so they'll get showcased in this RX-7 livery done next week. Lucas Oil, and then Roads to Auto Rewards. So that's sort of our main chunk of sponsors, and then everyone else from there. You want to jump on?
Yeah, hit the bro up. Once you're gonna come through me first, I'll take my little clip off the ticket, and then. But it's so sick to see, and I love just seeing it out there and hearing it and everything, because again, no one has a car that's as crazy as that, and it's just sick to see. So stoked as to have you out here. Obviously, good luck in Aussie with LZ and all those guys. I went out for dinner with them, so they're good people, and I hope that you guys get to hang out, meet them. I don't know if Adam gets to. I'm sure he's going to fizz over it. I actually talked to him about your car when I was over there. And I don't think it was actually sorted. I don't know how long ago it was kind of in the works, but he was like, bro, I've seen that and I've heard of it, blah, blah, blah. And then so now a couple of weeks later, see that you're going over there is sick. So no, good luck, bro. Anything else you want to say before we end this?
I was actually just thinking one of the sort of I've always had a dream of making and getting Mukka Motorsport, which is what I call it, what my organisation of motorsport, big, but something that sort of gave me some insight. Not just because you're here and because I'm in this, is choice files. Literally, I was like, grassroots, the massive amount of energy, the massive amount of effort to achieve it all without just going and building a car that's just out the gate, which is kind of I
couldn't do that.
I'm kind of skipping a big way and just cheating and trying to just go to the top, but you.
I've gone the hard way.
You gave me the if you can do it. I got the confidence to go, I'm going to give it a crack too, so it's and I'm finding it epic fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun, we all put in a lot of work in. Obviously, you've got your film crew, you've got your team as well, and
everyone
behind the scenes, there's a lot of work that goes into all of this. You've got a huge bloody, fucking workshop going on. You've got so many cars.
Sick for you to come down and check out.
Definitely, we definitely need to.
Driveway, though, the missus will whack.
Yeah, whack. But I'm definitely keen. We hopefully will one day get down there, because you guys are Wellington kind of area. Yeah.
Wellington.
So we'll have to definitely go on a road trip and come hang out and check out everything you've got in person. Now you got your new sheds hopefully getting built. Well, they'll be finished shortly, and it's going to be sick. So where can people find you? We'll get Leo to put a list of names on the screen, and Mukka Motorsport.
Mukka Motorsport. Just all over IG and Facebook and YT and stuff. So just hit us up on that, and then we need to get out there. We're going to go and hit another round, and then I don't know. You might want to come with me, eh?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. ride. So we obviously just went for a ride with Benji. That thing is ridiculous. A little bit tight in there for a smaller lad like myself, but that thing is sick, bro. You drive it so well. Obviously, what's going on? We got like a little bit of a vibration. Like what's?
We've been chasing it like the whole time, really. It's just like we felt it when we went to your first RE event, and basically like in 5th and 6th at high speed, we felt it, and then just at the next one, the impulsive event, and then Manfield and here, and then just now in that run, it's actually just got like from
That
my
last lap
feeling,
was a lot worse.
just a lot worse. So we just call it a because something's going to go bananas in there and spaghetti us. So we'll just have to get onto it. We've got a couple of days for the container, so
Yeah, you're right.
get onto it. Yeah.
No minute like the last minute. Does it do it on the dyno?
Nah, Gareth hasn't felt it. Nah.
Oh, that's what's hard because then you're like, oh, okay, then you go try to do something and then it doesn't do it and you're like, oh, okay, and that makes it hard. So, this thing is a weapon. It's so sick. Thanks so much for a ride, bro. Like, dream shit. So, yeah,
Awesome.
it's sick.
Maybe a better ride next time. But
Yeah.
nah, sweet, bro. Awesome.
Well, we'll try to get out there another day, and once it's all liveried up and stuff, and I'm sure by the time this video's out, we hopefully have some pictures of your car when it's done, and we can kind of release it. Or are you going to release it at LZ thing, or are you going to?
Yeah, so it's still 4 weeks away. So.
Oh, okay. We'll have this out. You guys will have to go and follow Mukka Motorsport and suss out what they have going on. But yeah, cheers heaps, bro. Appreciate
Awesome,
it.
brother.
Thanks a lot, man. See you next time.
Bro, thank you.